Welcome to another Straight Shooters video. So the 2024 NBA draft is now upon us, and I must say, I don't think this is one of those drafts that's going to have like a bunch of superstars in it. It's pretty mid on that aspect, but I think we could get a lot of second and third best players on championship team type players, or defensive anchors, or just solid starters. So I'm going to give you guys my top 15 draft prospects. Okay, so my number one prospect is Alexandre Sarr, 7'1" big man from France. And my NBA comp for Sarr is Chris Bosh or Jaren Jackson Jr. if he fills out his potential. Today's league, you need those kind of centers that have a lot of mobility and have the offensive capabilities, well, hopefully, that he can stretch the floor. Not to mention, you want to be able to try to battle against Wembanyama and Chet Holmgrens of the world. So, I think the guy with the most potential there, Alexandre Sarr. Now to my number two prospect. We have Zachary Risacher. And I hope I got that right. 6'9" swing man from France. Yo, these French dudes are they really coming up now. My comp for him is Michael Porter Jr. because from what I've seen, dude ain't seen a shot he don't like. And as long as he develops his shot and becomes more consistent and fills out his body some more, he gonna be a problem. Now my third prospect is Stephon Castle from UConn. 6'7", 210 guard from UConn, who really wants to play point guard really bad for some reason. I don't know what's up with that, but my comp for him is like Andre Iguodala, and if he wanted to be a point guard. He's a very defensive guy, can lock down probably every position from point guard to small forward. And right now his shot is broke, but hopefully he can find a way to work on that and develop that more. But the defense and the body is already there. Probably not the most explosive athlete, but explosive enough to force teams to have to guard him if he penetrates. I mean, I like him. I don't think you could miss out where you get a guy that's so much of a lockdown defender on the perimeter. Prospect number 4, Rob Dillingham, 6'1" point guard out of Kentucky. Now the comps are Kemba Walker, Lou Will, and Darius Garland. Now I will say, with the way this dude can score, if he was 6'6", he might go number 1 in the draft. But I think his diminutive size might put a cap on his ceiling. So lots of potential there, but the size matters in today's NBA. Okay, so my 5th rated prospect is Matas Buzelis, 6'10" forward, played in the G League. My comps are dualistic because offensively, I look at him kind of like a very tall Manu Ginobili. And defensively, I think of him as like Andre Karolinko. So put those two together, it's a lot of potential in that young man. My 6th rated prospect, Ron Holland, 6'8", 195 pounds, small forward. He also played in the G League. This dude could jump out the gym, but his jumper's broke. So with that, my comp is Josh Smith. Now my 7th rated prospect is Nikola Topic, 6'6" point guard out of Serbia. Now I heard he had an ACL injury, but unless he relies a lot on his athleticism, I don't see why that should put a cap on his potential. ACL injuries are pretty common, and usually guys recover from that pretty well. The comp I'm hearing is Goran Dragic, tall Goran Dragic. And since I don't know too much about this player, I'm gonna stick with that based off kind of like the highlights. He is a playmaker, so there we have it. My 8th rated prospect, Dalton Knecht, 6'5" guard out of Tennessee. My comp for him is Desmond Bane. You have a 3-level scorer and a decent defender. Prospect number 9, 6'8", small forward from Colorado, Cody Williams. Now he's related to Jalen Williams, who plays over there in OKC. So he got scoring in his blood, but he's like real thin. So I don't know how well his body's gonna hold up in the NBA. And my comp for him is Harrison Barnes. My 10th rated prospect is Devin Carter, the 6'2" point guard from Providence. Now my man's a dog. So his comp, Josh Hart, Alex Caruso, Marcus Smart, those type of guards with even a better jump shot. My number 11 prospect is Tidjane Salaün, and I hope I said his name right. But he's a 6'9" forward from France, and just like Ricochet, another Michael Porter type player. So that's my comp for him. My number 12 prospect is Reed Sheppard, 6'2" point guard from Kentucky. Now, I'm not real high on Reed. Like, mock drafts can have him going high as like number 3. I don't really see it. I see him as like Austin Reeves or maybe Ben Gordon, that type of player. But maybe he proves me wrong. At 13, I have Zach Edey, 7'4" center out of Purdue. Now, Edey's game, it doesn't really translate to the game we have today, but can't teach size. The man's massive, and he has offensive skills. So, at the very least, he could come off the bench for someone or start next to someone if they want a massive lineup. And my comp for him right now in today's game, Jonas Valanciunas, or if you want to throw it back, pause. Back in the day player, Bryant Reeves, Big Country. My number 14th rated prospect, Donovan Clingan, 7'2" center from UConn. Another massive guy that really doesn't fit too much in today's game, but he is a defensive guy. And I just call him a Husky Rudy Gobert. And as for my 15th rated prospect, it's really a tie between two. So we're going to call it 15 and 16. Because I really couldn't decide between Yves Missi from Baylor and Kel'el Ware from Indiana. Both dudes are 7 feet tall, about 230 pounds, and they both projected me as like a Daniel Gafford type of player. So that rounds out my top 15 prospects, well 16 now. And if you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.